day 78 of the year of streaming and learning to code. Hot damn. 78 days. I don't know if that's good or bad. Still trying to figure out if this is a good decision. Regardless, though, here we are. And here be Codecademy. Hopefully. Nope. Still in OBS. Now we're in Codecademy. You are very, very itchy, nose. Dear Lord. Gotta just cut that thing off. 50%, right? We just hit 50% in JavaScript last night. That means sections 1 through 4 down. We've got 5 through 8 left. We are diving into control flow. More on control flow in JS, and then Code Your Own Adventure 2, the sequel. We are just diving in. Here we go, hopefully. We've got a shorter stream ahead of us for today. In fact, this isn't the largest section, 14. Not sure if we're going to be able to power through it. We've got like just over 30 minutes to stream, I think. So, hopefully we make it close to halfway through this, or as big of a den as possible. Alright, if else. You've learned about if and else, and how they control what program does, what your program does. Here's a quick refresher on syntax. If, some conditions, blah, else, if, some conditions, else, blah, diddly, blah. Instructions, write an if-else statement inside the is-even function. Should return true if the number it receives is evenly divisible by 2. Otherwise, else it should return false. Make sure to return, don't use console log. You can use modulo to see if a number is evenly divisible by another. Be sure to return true or return false. In your code, don't console log. Okay, variable is even, function number, your code goes here. So what exactly are we doing? Write an if-else statement inside the is-even function. It should return true if the number it receives is evenly divisible by 2. Otherwise, else it should return false. Okay. If condition, let's cram that in on itself, right? There's that if you else blah. There's this. We're gonna have our. That's not tab at all. Why is there so much confusion? What the deuce? Ha. They've got that stupid double space tab going on. Bunch of soulless bastards. Who would do that? Who would only do 2 spaces? They're not saving anybody, they're just confusing the herd. Swear to God. These new sections from the new updated JavaScript and HTML and CSS, they better be friggin' immaculate. This is ridiculous. These are tabbing, indentation, formatting issues. Doesn't even apply to coding, practically. This is basic. Good. Enjoy the stress, Steven. Embrace the rage. What are we doing? Variable is even. We've got our function. We have our if-else statement that we are setting up. Return stuff. We were trying to return with tab, and then we noticed their terrible formatting. Return true. Blah. Oh, that's not how you spell true. else return false. Spectacular. Spectacular. So, write an if-else statement inside the isEven function. It should return true if number is evenly divisible by 2. So, we're going to throw number in modulo dose. Let's try that on for size. Fire away. Something about it hates our soul. Try again. Looks like your function returns false when number equals 2. Check whether your code inside the if-else statement returns if the number it receives is even. And there's something that I'm missing. Function number is even is the function. We're taking a number. If number is it number is it number divisible by 2 equals 0? Is that it? Oh, there we go. We figured it out. We're good. We're in the clear. Problem solved. If else. No, if, else if, else. Good. Let's also get some practice in which else if. We are just... Reading is, not our strong suit. Good. Let's also get some practice in with else if, as well as learn about a fancy new function, isNon. That doesn't feel right at all. If you call isNon, N-A-N something on something, it checks to see if that thing is not a number. Clever. It has a purpose. It has a meaning. So, isNon berry, true is not a number. This is not a number. Berry, that is a true statement. isNon, non, that is also not a number. isNon undefined, that is also not a number. Is not a number. 42, that is a lie, because 42 is a number. Be careful. If you call isNon on a string that looks like a number, like 42, JavaScript will try to help by automatically converting the string 42 to the number 42 and return false, since 42 is a number. Note that you can't just do unicorns. Unless you already have defined variable unicorns, you can, however, do unicorns as a string, and that will return true. Okay. We've got isNon, we've got corns, and we've got instructions. Add an else if branch to your existing if else statement. If the number put into the function is not a number at all, instead of return true or return false, the function should return a string that tells the user if their input isn't a number. The string can say whatever you like. Hint, make sure to return the string. Don't console log it. Here's an outline of what the syntax for an if-else, if something. There's a lot of ifs, there's a lot of elves. Elses. Speaking is difficult. Interesting. Elisif? Isn't there supposed to be an E in there? Or is that actual preferred protocol? I don't recall seeing a missing E in any of the other instructions. Fascinating. We'll figure that out later. Statement should look like blah diddly blah diddly blah. Great. Variable is even function. Number goes here. Blankety 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 blank. Instructions, because we weren't paying attention, because F that noise, right? Sunday. We don't need instructions. Add an else if branch to your existing if else statement. Okay. Which means you fit else if. Yeah, I'm just doing that. I'm not doing their weird little halvesies thing that they had going on. Okay. We're going to be returning something. Add an else if branch to your existing if else statement. Check. If the number put into, so this is condition 2. Damn. Wait. No. Wrong. The condition goes here. If the number put into the function is not a number at all, instead of return true or return false, the function should return a string that tells the user that their input isn't a number. The string can say whatever you want. Input isn't a number. Copy. Return. Your input isn't a number. Trying to figure out if I should say your input or that input. Not going to change anyone's day. Is non-number. Now, I would suggest putting it in quotes, but apparently since we've already defined it as a variable, once you've already defined the variable unicorns, you can, however, do blankety blank true. So we're just going to leave that number as a thing, and we're going to drop in a semicolon, / or backslash. / 2 of them. Some kind of arrow-like notation, and you know what? I don't think we do any of that, actually. That was a big effing lie. We don't have the arrow notation. This was merely them saying this is how it looks. This is how you can visualize what's being processed. This is the accurate syntax we want. So screw the slashes and the makeshift arrow. Do we need the semicolon in the second condition after number? My spidey senses tell me no. I mean, if that were the only thing, if it was, floating down here in else or wherever, but we don't have a semicolon for this guy for the first condition, so I don't believe we'll have a semicolon here. That seems mostly right. I think we are good. Fire away. Aha, green check mark. Beautiful. Take that. Okay, so we are on 3 of 14. And, hey, Topher! How you doing? How goes life on, Sunday afternoon? I've got a shorter stream. I've been streaming for what, 10 minutes? 20? 15? 10? 5? Fuck if I know. I've been streaming for 15 minutes, and I probably have like another 15, 20 minutes of streaming to go. Till I have to get the hell out of here. But we're gonna make the biggest dent we can in a short amount of time. Control flow. That's our current section in JavaScript. Meh, it's okay. You know what'll help that? Breath of the Wild. That'll solve that real quick. That's what I'm thinking. For or while. Great. Just one more bit of review, and we'll move on to the new stuff. Instructions. Create a for or while loop in the editor. You can do anything you like, just be careful. If you accidentally create an infinite loop, we'll cut your hands off. That's so interesting. Usually they're not that specific with their threats. Just kidding. If you create an infinite loop, you'll crash your browser. Check the hint if you need a syntax review. Yeah, good, fun. We're gonna close that for now. Write your loop here. So just any old for loop? Any old for loop. Or we're gonna go to our textbook example. The 1 to 11. Variable I equals 1 semicolon something about something. There's an I and it's less than 11. That's got a semicolon, and then there's its weird cousin. That's another I. And it's got those plus growths coming off of it. Poor bastard. Yeah, and we're good. So do we put anything? Do I just put a comment, or they want console log? What do they have in their hint? Console log I. Okay, yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Console log I. Oh god, we didn't have an end condition. We forgot false, you soulless son of a... I need to put... Damn. I have I, comma, 11. That needs to be less than. I forgot the shift key. A lack of shift is our doom. Hopefully, maybe it'll get us out of here. What about code? No, just, it's all, we all wait. It's like waiting for a bus. We'll get there. We will get there. Aha. Hill. Oh, beautiful. Thank God we aren't working on some, like, giant corporate server or something, right? The company comes crashing down. That'd be beautiful. Okay. From the top, 4 parentheses, curly braces, boom. Or something or other. Console.log dee-dee-dee-dee, doo-doo-doo-doo, dee-dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-doo. Variable I equals, oh, not capital I. He's getting too many roids for lowercase I. Now it's just this giant capital I. I less than with the shift key. We know how to shift. Followed by I plus plus. Fantastic. Fire away. Here we go. Green check mark. Okay. So I assume they're going to have us do something slightly more interesting now. Switch preview. The switch statement. Fascinating. As you might imagine, if you have a lot of choices you want to cover in a program, it might be annoying to type else if blah 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 10 times. That's why JavaScript has the switch statement. Switch allows you to preset a number of options called cases. Then check an expression to see if it matches any of them. If there's a match, the program will perform the action for matching case. If there's no match, it will execute a default option. Wow. Take a look at the code in the editor. Can you see how the switch statement works? Hit the save and submit code for a test. Variable, launch, prompt. What do you want for lunch? Type your lunch choice here. So that's the prompt. It'll spit up those two windows, I take it, because there's a comma and they're two separate strings. Switch lunch. Case. Sandwich. Console log. Sure thing, one sandwich coming up. Break. Case soup. Console log. Got it. Tomatoes, my favorite. Break. Case salad. Sounds good. How about a Caesar? Break. Pie. Pie is not a meal. Break. Console log. Huh. I'm not sure what plus lunch is good. How does a sandwich sound? This is awesome. Not sure if this is on my end, but there's no audio. Fascinating. VVLC. Picking up sound. Audio stuff. Yep, that's picking up readings. Sound preferences, output, headphones, input, stereo mic, output. The computer is headphones, but we're not interested in that bit. We want to see devices, master stuff, audio hardware, Yeti microphone input, Soundflower 2 channel, cancel. Beautiful. Must just be my phone. It works on my computer. Aha. You know what? That reminds me. I've got it right here on my phone. I can just check for Steven. Oh, that's a lot of volume for a commercial. Something about an old man with juice. Fascinating. He was a scientist. Can't really tell. We good? No? Yep. There we go. Its sound must be the phone. Closing out of that. Back to the chat. Okay. Audio crisis averted. It's always good to double check. I've basically gone 78 days without checking the audio setup because all has been pretty much hunky-dory. Okay. D. So take a look at the code. Beautiful. Yeah, we kind of see how it works. We've got our thing. We've got whatever the variable is, and a couple different scenarios. Case console break. Case console break. CCB. All right, go time. Commercials on your own stream? Yeah, you don't get commercials for you, and I'm signed in as me in the Twitch app. Maybe that's just a phone thing, but I get... You know what, actually, I think I get commercials for my own stream, and it's for Twitch, too. Like, you know, obviously, I'm not, not partnered, far from that, but, yeah, I get Twitch ads on my own crap for them, so... Good times. Yeah, especially early on when I was doing all the audio testing before I started the daily stream. Still setting things up, and I'd do like an 8 or 10 minute recording of like trying different settings, and then I'd end the stream, and then I'd watch the stream on Twitch to see how it was through the device, or processing through, and like every single time there'd be a friggin' commercial. Wanted to cut out my friggin' heart. Anyways, I digress. Onwards. On my way. Good to know. Looks like we're gonna be done in like 5-10 minutes, I guess. Save and submit code. Type your lunch choice here. Ooh, what do we want? You know what? Sandwich. You know. Reply. Cool. Waze is awesome. Gotta love Waze. Sandwich. Oh, can we do capital? Let's stick with lowercase. Sandwich. Yes? Good. Eat it. Haha, sure thing, one sandwich coming up. Beautiful. Introducing the switch statement. Now, ooh. Do we keep going, or, I mean, we're at a pretty clean, we didn't make it very far. Adding to existing switches. See what this one has to say. We'll see what this one has to say. But, yeah. Or should we spend the time, look, doesn't matter. We're gonna power through this one thing, and then we'll end the stream. So, adding to an existing switch. The switch statement is put together like this. Switch, some expression, case option 1, code block, do something, break. Option 2, more code, break again, 3, break, default, da. Oh, the default option is at the end. Fascinating. Good to know. Pro tip, default at the bottom. JavaScript will try to match the expression between the switch parentheses to each case. It will run the code below each case if it finds a match, and will execute the default code if no match is found. Instructions. Our switch statement needs a case for yellow, and add it in, make it log a string of your choice to the console. It should be different from the default string. Don't forget to end your case with a break statement, otherwise, oh god, you'll start sneezing. Death. Disgusting. We're gonna have to cut off the arm. Okay. My apologies. You sneezy bastard. Add it. What are we doing? My sneezes induce confusion. It's one of my superpowers. Our switch statement needs a case for yellow. Add it in, make it log a string of your choice to the console. It should be different from the default string. Don't forget to end your case with a break statement. Otherwise, it will go on and execute the code for default too. We don't want that. Okay. Breaking is our friend. There's a break before default. No break. means it will execute default. Cool. Okay. Code should look something interesting. We'll type it out. I know we could copy it, but we're gonna type it out. So case yellow colon yellow console.log quotes semicolon yellow yeah yellow something good just really gripping plot that we are developing here. Break. Oh my god, they did this stupid 2 spaces again. What a bunch of fucking death. Who would do 2 spaces? Do you see this? 2 spaces? Oh god, awful. Wow, already about to arrive. God damn. That is, and the timer's going off. Oh my god, everything I set up to get me out of here now is going off. Holy hell. Okay. Don't mind me. Console log and break. There's this. Did that work? Statement. What's your favorite color? Let's do, well, we typed it in. No, we're gonna do red. Red for now, out of all their options. Red. Red is a good color. Yay. And we are coming to reaching halt. Topher, thank you for stopping by. We'll continue this nightmare a little bit later. Hopefully the rest of your Sunday is super awesome. And yeah, good times. And anyone else who stopped by, thank you. Oh god, they're beeping. We are out of here. Stopping the stream. Sure you want to stop stream? Hell yeah. Kill it.